welcome to Truist Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Atlanta Braves. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And today's starter, Spencer Strider. What's the word on him?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all four of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with three if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Not in time.
No, he's in there.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Strike to the outside corner. 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
The 1-2. This one in the air right field. Judge going back on it. And that is foul.
Ball.
Now there's a bullet down the line. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double. This is Corbin Carroll. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Stays alive. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. And that's a strikeout looking. And that is a big first out. Runners at second and third and one out. And now the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That catches the corner.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate.
Ground ball, Austin Riley to the plate, and he's out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Gabriel Moreno in the box now. Takes strike one.
Ball, that's up there.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. That knocks them down to one challenge left. 2 on, 2 outs.
That's
up
a
and
ball.
in, 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking
That's
his
ball
zone,
three.
making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Catcher challenges, and this could be a big momentum swing. Wow, that one just clipped the zone. The call is overturned. Huge call there. Not only do they get a big reversal, but they keep their remaining challenge. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That
Ball
one
three.
missed. And that'll
Ball
load
four,
the bases.
pitches down.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And there's a strike. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Back at Truist Park. And getting the start for Arizona, Mike Soroka. What do we need to know here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
That one ripped right center field. And it's into the gap. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Batting second, right fielder.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Aaron Judge next up for the Braves. And that one clips the corner. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now it's going to be Drake Baldwin.
That's a ball.
And that's in for a strike. And a count 2-1. Runner at second here, one gone. Strike two. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here is Matt Olson. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Nope, that's the ball.
Swings through that one for strike two. Squirts away a little bit. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. So 2 down. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Hey! High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tatis under it. And that will end the inning. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Swings through that.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Now he breaks his bat. Not in time.
He's in there.
He's safe.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a nog. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
0-1.
In the dirt. Now throw to first, but back easily. Next offering is fouled back. Smith on at first, nobody out.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch
That's
misses
ball three.
there, and the count's full.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
One out man at first. Now here is Ildemaro Vargas.
Hey.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
And there's 2 down. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Nick Gonzalez now at the plate.
Nope. Ball 1.
Swing and a ground ball. Flips it, and very nicely done for the out. Bottom of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. A solo shot, and they add on. It's 2-0. Here comes Austin Riley. In the air, right field, and there's one down. Here's Nico Horner. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Challenge from behind the dish here.
What do you
Started
got?
after it. Appeal to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. Hit on the ground to short. Gonzalez throws to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Carson Kelly next up for the Braves. Hard hit right side. Throw on to Santana. And that is that. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started. Fernando Tatis Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic, he probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but
Nope.
he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Hey.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Ground ball right side. Olsen takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll.
Hey.
The 0-2.
Ball 1.
He's trying to stay
that's
down
down.
in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
In the dirt, and the count's full. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Riley takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nolan Arenado. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Sliced hard but foul.
Nope. Upstairs.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the. As we go to the last of the third. Now in for the Braves, Jake McCarthy. Lined into left center, base hit. Around first, digging for two. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. Here comes Aaron Judge. Struck out swinging his first time.
Nope, outside.
That one found hard the other way. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. Fought off foul.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Ball two.
Base hit, center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. That's a strike. Just missed.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Back at Truist Park, all set for the start of the inning. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one lifted to left. McCarthy settles under this one. One up, one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
That's outside.
Gurriel in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go, bottom 4. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. And a foul ball. Comes up empty.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Ball. Ball, that's in.
And it's filled up. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one a little bit high. Ball 2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
3-1 is on the way. That smash towards center. Carroll takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Riley stands in here, takes ball one low.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Just missed. And there's the automatic. And ball 4, 2 aboard. So here's Horner now. Grounded out his first time up. In there for strike one.
Ball, that's out.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense.
Ryan Thompson into the game.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Kelly takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. That one misses. And that's ball 2.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. The Braves trying to break this one open. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right down to shoot. Full count now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. (3-2). And he walked it. The run comes in and a hard-fought walk. Bases still loaded with the runner at first representing the winning run. So digging in, Jake McCarthy. And that's fouled off.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
That one fouled off.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Trying to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Critical at bat coming up. And in steps Aaron Judge. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position. And could really break this thing wide open early.
That to right. And that ends the inning. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. We go to the top of the 5th. Carlos Santana stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Next pitch is inside.
Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes. He swings and fouls one off. That missed by a lot. Ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
In the air to left down the line. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit for Arizona, Ildemaro Vargas. Fly to left his first time. Ronaldo Lopez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs. Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And there's one down. Back to the top of the order now. Digging in, Nick Gonzalez.
Ball 1.
That one hooked foul. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Santana leads off first with one away. And that skips into dirt. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Coming home. And they cut the lead to 2.
Everything came together for him. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And that is cut on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Corbin Carroll digs in now. And there's a foul ball. That one way inside. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Inning. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Brandon Garcia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
This to third, and it stays fair. And a good start to the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
What do you got?
Now Matt Olson. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Check swing. He went 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 1 out man at first. Now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon. 1 for 2. Swinging a foul out of play. Inside, almost got him.
That's ball 2.
The 2-1. There's a strike. Good job to fight that one off. 2-2 now. Inside and he hit him.
That ball got him right there.
First and second, one out. Michael Harris the second. The next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Gets the call. That's strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one close, ruled the ball. And the count even 1-1. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Jonathan Loaisiga comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Nolan Arenado. The 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. Moreno wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. This one in the air, center field. Harris moving under this one. And there are 2 outs. Here's Gurriel. Up the middle. Dubon throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Atlanta. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Nico Hoerner. Out to short. Gonzalez. One away, bottom of the 6th. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Foul ball there. The 0-1. That clips a corner. Outside with a breaking ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That's too low. Ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
3-2 now. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Jake McCarthy will hit next. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
That's down.
And another ball.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Diving stop at first. There's one. On to first.
He's safe.
Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Here's Judge now, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
At the ball.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He crushes that one to center field. So 2 down, Drake, Baldwin. Next up for the Braves. In the dirt, and that is ball 1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. Back at Truist Park, top of inning number 7, Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Swings through that one.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. This one in the air, right field. Pulls it in on the run. And a couple of quick outs. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
No, inside.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the ground, out to short. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th, now in for the Braves, Matt Olson.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say they've only chased the pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent.
That's a ball.
So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the junk. Kind of sounds like your diet, Boog.
Ball 2.
Got him. One gone here. And next for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here's Austin Riley. Ground ball up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. On the money. Nice play. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Nick Gonzalez. Foul ball. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Oh, that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Ground ball left side. Throw on to Olson, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Tatis, the next to hit, takes ball 1. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Carroll in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. What a stop. Nicely done for the out.
For Arizona.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Cade Stroud.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Tatis takes it in for the out. One away. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Carson Kelly. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. And that's downstairs. Now 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one misses, and it's 3-2. Downstairs, and that's ball 4. So back to the top of the order. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Jake McCarthy. Making a move at first. Braves going with a pinch runner. Tyler Tolbert looking for some added speed out there in the late innings.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Six straight outside the strike zone. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Tyler Tolbert, the new catcher now. The 3-1. On the ground, 2 ball. Arenado to second, over to first, but he beats it. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Runner on the go. There's a ball.
Ball 1.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Ball 2.
That one missed. Now 3-0. And foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. This one in the air, right field. And that's a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Eli White now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 in this one. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Raisel Iglesias.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
In the air, left field. McCarthy under this one. Takes it in for the out. And here is Gabriel Moreno.
Inside, ball 1.
Ripped to right, base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. Relay throw to second, but he's in there easily.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That's in there. That is strike 2. And he'll challenge that called strike. Strike 2.
But he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
on the ground. And Arizona with just one outlet. Now it's the DH, Pavin Smith. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike. Foul ball still 0-2.
Off the plate, ball 1.
A dive, he's got it. And what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm Jon Sciambi saying so long.
Say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay tapped in, yeah. Chasing you up, I don't need distractions, yeah. Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. The guest list, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spent 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to pass it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me if we can. Who the best is, what's the metric? Yes, it's me, going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why.